sitting here right now waiting on my son. He's at the DMV. He's got to get his license renewed. So I thought I might kill some time with you guys. Is that all right? Got some business taken care of the other day. Really excited about. Oh Lordy, who is this? Anyway, I got some business taken care of that I'm really, really excited about. And thank you. Hello. I should find out some news either today or tomorrow on whether or not we can proceed with a project. So, you know, it took a couple of weeks to get everything put together, get the team together, get us all, I don't know how you would put it, get us all organized. There you go. But it's coming together, you all. It's coming together. I'm happy about that. It is. It's not going too bad. Got a lot of things going on. It's unexpected. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to be waiting at the DMV today. But, you know, I'm a father, so I got to help my boy out. But they gave me a chance to get some stuff done. Like I said, handle some business. You know what I mean? All right, so what do these two think they're doing? Well, so there's a line right now. I'm just sitting there, people watching. There's a line, and there is people who think that they're getting ready to jump the line. That's how fights get started. Okay, so they looking. They finally went on, took themselves on back to the back. Okay. I'm nosy like that sometimes. That line has not moved, you all. It has not moved. That's crazy. All right, hold on a minute here. Let's see if I can look at. Yeah, I'm gonna mark that as red. Okay. All right. Hello. Thank you guys for joining me. Right now I'm not driving, I'm parked. So I guess you could say this is sitting with Tim. But I'm just chilling right now, waiting on my son to get done. It might be a minute or two though. Thank you guys. Hey, hit the like button and hit subscribe, please. Please, please, please. But yeah, man, all right, I gotta give you all a glimpse of this line. It's wrapped around the corner, but it's not as bad as it has been. I've seen it worse. So, I mean, it's not a long line, but they're not moving, you know? Any thoughts about egg prices? Oh, man. Okay, here's the shout out, Michelle Verrera. I hope I didn't mess your name up. I'm giving you a shout out. Any thoughts on the egg prices? So here's the thing. My wife does the shopping, and I hear about eggs every time she goes to the store. Here's the thing about prices in general that I feel. I talked to a lady at the bank the other day, and she was like, you know, with this new administration coming in, it's already in, things are going to go back to normal. They're not going back to normal, guys. If you look throughout history, I mean, just start with the 1920s. Look at the prices in the 1920s, and then look at the progression of how prices have went up. And me and my partner was talking about this at work. What they do is they get you comfortable with paying $2.50 for gas. All right. And it went back down to 99 cents. So we was okay with 99 cents. You know what I mean? And then it went up to $1.50. We're like, oh my gosh, we can't handle $1.50. Well, then it dropped down again to $1.01. Okay, and we was like, okay, that's better. That's better. You get my point. They raise the prices and then they drop it back down, but they don't drop it back down to where it was. They drop it back down about 20% higher than what it was before, and that's your new norm for a little while. All right? The teenagers today who have their license, they don't know any different. They've been paying $2, $3 for gas, so they think that's cheap. $2 and $3 for gas is not cheap. 89 cents is cheap. $1.21 is cheap. $1.50 is cheap. But now they've gotten us used to the $2.50 gas or plus. So, you know, you have to just watch how they play the game, guys. When you watch how they play the game, it's amazing. It's amazing how that does. Because I can remember, and people talking about, hello, they were talking about $4 gas under Biden, but I remember $4 gas under Bush. And during that time, you had oil companies making record quarterly profits, not annual, quarterly, at $4 a gallon. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you're not going to beat somebody in a game that they have created. Okay, and they make the rules. Leave the eggs alone. My wife wants chickens. I'm too busy for chickens. Chickens can be a lot of work. So, and then now I found out you got to register your chickens. The government's got to know whether or not you have them, what type they are, if they've been vaccinated. Used to, if you owned a farm, the government didn't bother you. They didn't bother your livestock. They didn't bother you. But now they got rules and regulations on how you can run your farm. That's crazy to me. You can't even go fishing without paying. You got to pay for a license. You got to pay for a license to hunt for your food. I thought this was a free country, right? So it's not a free country. This is the thing about that is everything that you so-called own, you're renting from the government. You pay taxes every year on your home. You pay taxes every year on your vehicle. You got to pay for a license to drive. You go and buy your food, you got to pay taxes. You go buy clothes, you got to pay taxes. It's ridiculous. My wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo. I really had to put my foot. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Agenda 2030. I'm not going to go that deep into it, guys. I'm just telling you what I know and what the facts are. The facts are is prices will always increase. They're always going to be a certain amount. And at the end of the day, only thing we can do is deal with it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. We got to learn to work within the system. I ain't saying give up and be a slave, but what I'm saying is you got to learn. You got to research. Find out how the system works, and then find loopholes. I mean, that's what they do. Hello. Sorry. Name a car for an edit. How about a Chevrolet Corvette Stingray? I like those cars. What time is it where you are? Right now it is 12:47 p.m. where I'm at. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to try to look. If any of you all are content creators, let me know. And I will do my best to subscribe to your channels. Okay? There's a spider on your head. No, I don't know. If it is, I'll be all right. Like I said, I'm sitting here people watching right now. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, shit. Here comes this dude. Don't you back into me, son. Anyway. Hi, guys. Sorry about that. I had to talk to the wife. Oh, my poor son. What are you looking at, Peppa? What is he doing? But I thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you. And let's try to have a little fun here. Thank you for the subject, the eggs and all that stuff. That was a good subject. The eggs are expensive, guys, but there's a lot of stuff expensive right now. Let's see if I can't phone because my phone gets too hot, it will shut down. So I'm gonna turn on the air here to see if I can't cool it down. What it is, Holmes, what it is. I am sitting at the DMV waiting on this boy to get his daggone license, and I'm probably gonna be sitting here for a while. Yeah, way to spend my day off, huh? Oh, goodness. All right, hit that like button, you all. Subscribe if you hadn't already. There's a lot of activity going on out here. A lot of characters, too. Yeah, and it's not as packed as it has been, but the thing is, there's a lot of people who have made appointments, so they're getting right in front of him. So the line has probably moved about 5 feet since he's been here. I dropped him off at about 11:45, so it's been over an hour. So that's kind of messed up my day a little bit, because I was going to have Jacob come out and do some painting, but I gotta sit here. Yeah. There is a lot of activity going on. And the repo truck done pulled up. Yeah, I know. Of course, you know, I had to give him the lecture, like, because I'm sitting here because his license is expired. So he didn't even know it was expired, and he called me last night like, can you take me to the DMV? My license is expired. I'm like, why did you wait so long? But anyway, we all make mistakes. I've done it before, but it's just inconvenient, you know. And plus, I didn't even know they moved it down here. It used to be at the courthouse where you can get your license renewed, but can't do that anymore. Am I an auditor? No. What would I be auditing? No, but Popstock is a notary. Thank you guys for the likes, and I thank you all for keeping me company. This is going to be a long day. Long day. Yes, indeed. Best believe it. Let's see here what we got. Ooh, getting a little hungry. They keep keeping you busy out there, dog? This is hard. He's gonna get him a tan sitting out in the sun. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. They don't like it when we sit still. That's at work or at home. Oh, wait. I feel that. I feel that. My belly's already talking to me. I got I'll talk to you tonight too, because I did get that I got that business in motion right now. So I just talked to the people. They said they should give me an answer today or tomorrow on whether or not I qualify. I'm ready to get busy on that, man. It's probably the fan. Hold on, I'll turn it off. Is that better? Yeah. All right, so I got to get some air in here though. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it was the fan. I had my air on. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Well, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all have really helped me out here. Thank you. Also, Pops Talk, I talked to another financial advisor here the other day. This is a lady I used to work with. I'm gonna interview her and see if she knows what she's talking about. She is working with a firm right now. The lady that owns the firm is pretty knowledgeable. I don't know her personally and don't know of her. I just kind of Google stalked her, but evidently she knows what she's doing. She's pretty successful at what she does. So yeah, looking to see that looking to see what happens there. Maybe they could have somebody on the side other than Henry, you know, because I know Henry is booked up, and you know, we might go 2 or 3 months before we even talk to him. So, you know, in between times talking to him, we can get some advice from somebody else. You know what I mean? It's not a definite, but I think it's worth giving a shot. Oh no, never hurts to have a backup, man. And you know, if you can, we can make a relationship or get a relationship with her, then you know we can have access maybe to her network as well. She was climbing the corporate ladder before her husband died, so she knows quite a few people. She quit the corporation and went to work for herself. Well, she's kind of like a contractor, I guess you could say, working with that firm. But I'll try to schedule a lunch with her on Wednesday. We'll see how that works out. I'm gonna pray about it though first. I don't know. I really didn't care for her when she. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. We bumped heads several times while I worked with her. I'll put it to you that way. She did some things I didn't really appreciate. But business is business. All right. All right, we're holding strong at 3 and 4 people. All right, come on, y'all. Come on in here and sit down with me. Give me a topic. Give me something to talk about. Got 6 likes. Appreciate that. So my record likes is 13 for one live. That's how many I got one live one time is 13. So I'm praying I can beat that today. All right, bro. I mean, you had a good spot right there. Then you're trying to get a little bit closer. Bless his heart. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Yeah, you ain't gonna get that one there, bro. Oh no. Down to one person. Well, y'all, why'd y'all leave me? All right. Is ICE rounding people up around there? Not that I know of. I haven't heard of any activity. So I don't think so. People's got jokes. That's yeah. I'm gonna go on ahead and take care of that one. Yeah, I ain't in the mood. Not in the mood. Yeah, man. But oh, bless y'all's hearts. They trying. I tell you what, I can't get with, and I are you a expert in something? Ah, you have to ask somebody else that. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I'm not stupid by no means. I mean, I don't believe. I believe I'm got a little bit of intelligence. You know what I mean? Uh, I would say that if I'm an expert in anything, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. That's for somebody else to decide. I can't say that I'm an expert in anything. I know a little bit of something, but I'm not an expert. Oh, jeez. This poor boy. Uh, all right, man. I'll see you tonight. Y'all be careful. All right, so professionally, um, let's see here. I got a 9 to 5. So you're looking at that. I got a 9 to 5. I I own a company called Wayland Enterprises LLC, and that specializes in real estate. The real estate is fix and flips, buy and holds, and we do innovative financing. Um, I have another business that I am working, and I work under Legal Shield. Legal Shield is a platform where you pay a monthly subscription to have access to a lawyer 24/7. This is actually a good service, and I'm a client myself. I've used Legal Shield now since 2013. So been with Legal Shield 12 years. Signed my business up for it in the last 2 years. Be 3 years in May. And like I said, it's a good product. It's a great product. I think people should have access to legal consultation anytime. And one of the reasons why I say that is because of the different laws that we have that keep changing. It's hard for one person to keep up with that stuff. And then you got people who will try to manipulate you. At least you'll be able to call somebody and say, hey, is this real? You know what I mean? So, and then I am part of a group that we started, Foundation Investment Group, LLC. And we're trying to get this off the ground, and we're doing good things with that. So I mean, professionally, that's what I do. Now, whether I'm an expert or not, I don't think so. I don't think I'm an expert. I'm continuing to learn. I'm going to continue to learn. Um, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you need to find another room. That's what my mentors tell me. So for me to say that I'm an expert in anything is arrogant. Uh, Somebody else needs to say that if they feel that way. But I am willing to help. I like helping people. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of this line, okay? Just a small glimpse. I want y'all to check this out. All right, so I'm waiting on my son right now. This is what he has probably moved about 10 feet. He hasn't made it around the corner yet. And it's going on 2 hours now. How are you? How are you doing? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm getting ready to take off driving here in a second. Oh shit. I ain't seen that, bro. Looks like somebody might have ran away. It looks like a group home van pulled up. And now the driver is looking for a kid. But that kid is nowhere to be seen. If I wanted to develop about 5 acres of land today, what are some good options in your opinion? Thank you for asking that. First of all, you got to know what's your location. Are you developing in a rural area, an urban area, like a subdivision? What does your area need? I mean, are you looking to go commercial, or you want to build like residential? You want to build residential homes? I would say New Hampshire. Okay, so I would say first you got to look at your market. I don't know if you're looking to buy and sell. I mean, if you're looking to sell, or if you're looking to hold your land and maybe rent. Or you could do a commercial. And it's a rural area, so a commercial property might not be that great. I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't said this a lot, but I will tell you this. One of the things that I want to get into is the tiny home business, and 5 acres would be great for a tiny home community. You just got to know the laws in your area. Oh, it's close. Oh, that's even better. You could build some tiny homes on that 5 acres and then turn it into an Airbnb. And then the tourists can come in and stay in an Airbnb and stay in a rural area. You know what I mean? And they get a little bit of the beauty of New Hampshire. So and you can build. It all depends on what your planning and zoning will allow you to build on 5 acres. But let's just say, for an instance, I'm going to put out some numbers. Let's say that you can use a quarter of an acre for a tiny home. Well, right there is 10 homes. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's not 10 homes. Quarter of an acre, that's oh lordy. So that's 4 an acre, that's 20 homes. I'm sorry. So you can put 4 tiny homes on 1 acre, get you 20 homes, Airbnb them, and there you go. Or you could sell half and keep half. So you sell half, and that pays off that can help you pay your mortgage off. So let's say you sell 10 and keep 10. So then your Airbnb will help pay for your mortgage, taxes, insurance, and then you got equity. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And maybe leave a little space for a pool area or a recreational area, you know? I mean, that's something that I want to do. As a matter of fact, that's my wife's idea. And it's a great idea. It's a great idea. If you're looking for an investor, hit me up. Let's see here. So my email is WELLCBUSINESS@gmail.com. That's wellcbusiness@gmail.com. But you definitely, if you don't have a lawyer, I would get one. Okay. All right. You can always go back to this and rewind it and check it out. Check out my email address. But yeah, you also want to know your laws. You also want a lawyer. I can help provide you with that also if you need to. But yeah, 5 acres. It all depends on what planning and zoning will allow you to do. And I'm sorry that I missed the other comment from Seth. Sorry about that. Really? Okay. And you can use your land as collateral to get started building your homes. And you don't have to build them all at one time. You can just develop one at a time and then get the ball rolling, Well, here's my thing, and in the business that I'm in, there's not a lot of times that I'm looking to sell. I'm more looking to buy. And what I've learned is they don't make land anymore. And if that land can give me residual income, and what I mean is if it can keep paying me, then I'm going to hold on to it. Because, you got to look at what is the land going to pay you versus what you can get from it right now. So, if you could get an extra $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year off that land in 2 years, that's your $80,000. You know what I mean? But you still have that land, and say you keep it for 3 years, that's $120,000. So, I'm not going to influence what you're going to do with it, but just think about that. It does add up. It does add up. And believe me, I didn't think about this stuff when I was younger. I wished I had. If I had opportunities to buy multiple properties, and I didn't buy because of me being scared or me not really having the knowledge that I needed to do business. You know what I mean? I mean, properties back in the day, back when I was younger, back in my 20s, were cheap compared to today, okay? But the wages weren't like they are also today. So, I mean, back in the day, I was only making $6, $7, $8 an hour, and I'm like, I don't know if I should pay $50,000 for a house. But now I wish I'd have had that house, because I could have been moved on and kept that house, which that's something my father told me a long time ago. You buy something, pay it off, or buy it, live in it for a little while, move out, rent it out, buy you another spot. So that's all I'm trying to do. I want to help people, and that is, you got something there that is a good deal. I mean, it's in the tourist area. All I can tell you is make sure that you talk to your state, county, city officials and make sure that you can develop that property. You don't want to pour a bunch of money into a property and then have the government tell you, oh, you can't do that. I've seen it happen. That's the worst thing that could happen. That's all kinds of money's lost then. You know what I mean? So you want to do your research. Oh, yeah. Do your research. Take it easy. Take it slow. Do your research. And then after that, then you can get started. I mean, because I'm telling you to hold it, but let's just say you find out that you can't develop it, then that 80,000 is sounding pretty good. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. But just let me know what you find out. Just hit me up. Even if it ain't business, I like meeting new people. So just hit me up whenever you can. Let's see here. What does that say? Yes. So it also, if you're looking to get into that, as far as a business wise, I would advise, well, I ain't gonna say I would advise. I'm not advising anything, okay? If it were me, I would start an LLC and put that in my LLC. And I mean, there's a lot of tax breaks in that also. Again, my channel is not advising anybody to do anything. This is just my opinion on how I would do things. That line is starting to grow. boy still ain't moved. Absolutely. If they can't advise you, they will help you get to the information. That's who I use whenever I'd have a legal issue or a legal problem. Like, I bought a duplex last year, and I inherited some tenants. And one of the tenants decided that she was going to tell me what she was going to pay in rent. So I had to call Legal Shield, find out what to do. And actually, let me pull that back a little bit. Actually, I started doing my own thing first, thinking I knew everything. I started the eviction process as soon as I found out. Then I called Legal Shield after I started the eviction process, and then they told me, you did that wrong. Oh, geez. All right, back to business. So they told me I did it wrong. It ended up costing me $200. I lost $200 because I did it wrong, and I had to redo the process. I was blessed that I had a judge that was lenient with me and allowed me to extend the court date so I could get myself right. But Legal Shield saved me a lot of time, because if I'd have went through the process having the wrong paperwork, then I would have had to go all the way back through it again. So, I mean, Legal Shield has been really good for me. It's not, and also when you sign up, there is no obligation. So you just sign up, you pay your monthly fee. Whenever you feel like you're done with it, then you just stop paying, and and that's the end of the service. So it ain't like you've got to, like a cell phone service where you have to pay and stay with them for a year or 2 years, anything like that. Thank you all for the likes also. Thank you all for coming on in. The Legal Shield business plan is probably about I pay $34 and some change a month. Just the regular plan itself, or just the individual or personal plan, you're looking at about right out about $25 a month. Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's why I've kept it so long. I mean, money's hard to come by at my house, but I've seen the value in it, and also I became a registered agent where I can actually market the product, because I believe in the product. I use the product, and I want to be able to pass this product along. But I've probably, in all honesty, I've probably sold 4 plans in the last 12 years. I mean, I don't go and market it like I should, but whenever somebody needs it, I'll be more than happy to tell them about it. Let's see here. I've got 2 last year that signed up. And then see, two more signed up about 10 years ago. So like I said, I don't go out there and try to market the product. I don't want to push it on nobody, but I believe in the product enough to, if I hear somebody say they need some legal advice or they need some help, I'll tell them about Legal Shield, and I leave it up to them whether or not they want to do the research to see if it's a good product or not. You know, it's up to them. I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. My son's made it to the corner. Let's see here. I will tell you all this. I'm Jerem, and Jeremiah, I'm so happy that you got me talking about this stuff, because one of the things about being in this line of business, I've learned quite a bit, man. I mean, I've learned a lot. I also learned just how little I knew. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned how little I knew. Yeah, I didn't know anything, man. I didn't know nothing. My How we got into this, the company that I worked for decided they were going to freeze our pensions, and I hung my hat on the pension. You know what I mean? I had it set up to where me and the wife, we were going to live out our golden years on this pension. You know, I'm putting in my time, I'm putting in my service for this company, I'm making people rich. And you would have thought they would have showed their appreciation by, hey, we're going to take care of you when you're old. That doesn't happen anymore. There's no loyalty anymore. People don't, they put on these smoke and mirrors, and my company that I work for is no different. They put on this smoke and mirrors of they care about the community and they care about their employees. All they care about is the bottom dollar. I mean, and that's something that I learned while I'm doing this business is, if you're not making no money, then there's no point in being in business. So, you know, that's what they're there for. That's what they're paying you to make them money, right? And that's what it is. So, I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing. So I realized that nobody is going to take care of me but me, through the grace of God. So I got to make this work. You know what I mean? I got to get going. I got to I got to put in the grind. I got to put in the work. And there's nothing like putting in the work for yourself instead of doing it for somebody else. That's what I'm saying. I love the fact that all my hard work is going towards benefiting my family and I, you know? boy. He's still moving. Whew, boy, it's not where this is not the way I thought I was going to spend my day, but I am happy that I am spending my day like this. So I get to talk to some people that are, you guys are amazing, man. I mean, if you look back on all of my lives, I've had nothing but positive output from the community that chooses to tune in and listen to me ramble on. And it's been great. It's been great. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it a lot. You know, and if you all have subscribed to the channel, please check out some of the other shorts and the videos that I've posted. It also will show you the process of some of the business transactions that we've done. I'm going to share with you all one of the business transactions that we done, and this was 2 years ago. There was a property that, before me and my wife started having kids, we looked at, because it was right across the street from my parents' house, and we looked at the property and was trying to get the property. And make a long story short, we looked at the property 3 different times. We made an offer twice. Things fell through, okay? So I'm at my mom's house. My dad has passed on, and I'm trying to help her out. And Mom's like, well, the neighbor come over and they're wanting to give their property back to the owner that sold it to them. And I'm like, whoa. They're going to give this property away. So I went and talked to them. And I'm like, look, if you will allow me to pay off your remaining balance and you give me the deed, I will do so, instead of just giving it back. Well, they agreed. I got the property for less, probably 50% less than what it was worth when we looked at it years prior. And the people that was going to give it back ended up staying as our tenants. And they're our tenants to this day. And, you know, you can't, how can I put this? I cannot express the gratitude to them. No, they didn't fail. They're stacking their money back, because what they're paying me for, they will not find rent like that anywhere else. So when you become a value to someone, they also can become a value to you. And so we're a value to each other. And that's another thing that I want to do, is I want to start a nonprofit where I'm going to help people buy their own homes, because I'm not looking for lifetime tenants. I want people to be able to get their own home, to experience home ownership. So that's another business niche that we're working on. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't just keep taking. You have to give back sooner or later. You can't expect people to continue to give to you and you not give nothing back. Developing community. Absolutely. 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 That's what I want to do, develop community. Everybody, we if we take care of one another, we ain't got to ask from nobody for nothing. We don't have to ask the elite for a damn thing. We can take care of each other. Royal Challengers. Okay. Well, I appreciate you getting on, but I don't know what that is. Ah, I gave my son paperwork to fill out. Awesome. Means he's getting closer. How are the banks behaving these days? I'm gonna tell you right now, I can give you a positive. I can give you positive feedback on the banks out here. I have a relationship right now with 4 different banks. Indiana Premier League. Okay. I got you. All right, so I got a relationship with 4 different banks, and I just established one with a bank today. Man, they're wanting to lend money, but you got to be able to come to these banks correctly. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing these schools don't teach people. They don't teach people how to do business. I think business courses should be starting in elementary or at least middle school. Business courses should start in middle school and then all the way through high school. And then if you want to go to college, you can get you an MBA or whatever, but you should know basic business. And when you're going and asking somebody for money, you should know how to ask for money. So I've taken courses. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I listen to my mentors, and they tell me how to approach these banks and how to get your money. All right. So one of the things that I do is I have written a business plan written out and ready for them. I have the numbers ready. This is what I'm going to make. This is what is going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. So it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense. Just when you come to the banks correctly, I've had good relationships so far. I mean, I got business credit with one bank. I got another bank that's financing a few of our properties. I got another bank that's looking into it, and then I have my personal. So I mean, you definitely want more than one resource of funds. You want more than one resource to pull from. And you want to make sure, credit is a part of getting what you need, but I found out credit ain't everything. All right, they're going to be looking at your history as far as how you pay your bills. What kind of how much do you owe? What's your debt to income ratio? They're going to be checking all that out. So you got to get yourself together. And when you get yourself together, banks are nice to you. When I was a kid, I rode in. I was taking money out. I would have money deposited from my payroll or whatever job I was working for at the time. And I wasn't really no value to the banks. You know, I wasn't a value. But now I walk in and say, hello, how are you doing, Mr. Whalen? I'm like, wow, that's all right. You know, they make you feel important. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when you're making them money, you are important to them. It's, you know, if you ever watched The Lion King when he was talking about the circle of life, well, Mufasa, I can't even say his name. Lord have mercy. Please forgive me, y'all. I can't even think of his name right now, but you know what I'm saying. The daddy lion in Simba. He was telling him about the circle of life. That's the way business is. It's just nothing but a big circle. It just recycles money. I take money from the bank. I give this money to this person. I start making money. I give the money back to the bank. And it's just a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps going back and forth. So that's one thing I've noticed about the regional office for the driver's license. You will see all walks of life except for the extremely rich. I'm just wondering if they get their services done. I wonder how they get their services done. I'm curious. I mean, because I see some high middle class people here, and I see some poor people, and I see middle class. But not unless I might be stereotyping, and please forgive me. But right now, nobody stands out, and maybe I wouldn't either. Maybe I would if I was going to the DMV. I probably wouldn't. I would try not to stand out either. But nobody really stands out as having a lot of bread. I got you. So no, I'm not a financial advisor. I do own my own business. I have functioned in that business, and I've made money in this business. But as far as me being a qualified, I really don't know that I would say that I can give you all the advice that from my experiences. Okay, that's what I mean. I don't know as far as I'm not a real estate agent by no means. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging around with me. This is y'all have made this a whole lot better than it has been or could have been. Oh my gosh. But I am tired of sitting. Oh my goodness. But if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe button, share it, tell your friends, share this live later on if I've been of value to you. My email is in the live, so you go back, you'll hear me tell my email if you're looking for anybody to invest or you're looking to invest in the Kentucky area. Let me know. Whew. Hey, ain't no problem at all. Ain't no problem at all, man. I'm not a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to give their information. But I will tell you this. I was listening to a guy the other day, and like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube videos for educational purposes, and I wasn't talking, but I was listening to him, and he was talking about how he likes to share information. But when people start calling him and taking up his time, then that's when he starts putting a monetary value to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here right now, I'm doing absolutely nothing but waiting on my son. So why wouldn't I want to give out what I know while I have time? Free of charge. Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of things that I know, I wouldn't know if people didn't take the time to give it away. Chris Haskins, Dan Barrero, there's another guy, I think his name is Thetch. I can't pronounce his last name, and I would tear that last name up if I try. But these guys have their YouTube channels, they have Instagram accounts, they have the Twitter accounts. They got all kinds of different things there, and they give their information. They give it away for free, you guys. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Help others. I mean, at the end of the day, not everybody is going to be suitable or qualified to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody wants to do that. There are a lot of people who are content with punching the clock until they're 60, 65, drawing their Social Security and doing whatever. That's their business, and that's great for them. Me, I made a decision when they decided to freeze my pension that that's not going to be my life. And I'm not going to make other people rich for the rest of my life. If I do make them rich, it's because I'm getting a piece of the pie also, or they're a partner in something that I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be an employee. That's what I mean. I'm not going to be an employee for the rest of my life. So I'm more than happy to give this away to help other people also. And just remember me down the road, brother. Remember me down the road. You hit it big. Everything works out with the 5 acres or whatever course you take. Just remember me. Remember old Unc. Look me up, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate that. And sometimes I feel like I'm just wasting people's time. Not meaning to, you know. I like interacting with folks, but I also, what me and you've talked about all day today, that's my wheelhouse. That's my passion, man. And it wasn't my passion. I steered clear of real estate for the longest time. I did not want to be in real estate in no shape, form, or fashion. How's it going? Okay, let's see what we got here. Sorry about that. It's hard for me to see. How's it going? So I've been on this live now for an hour and 20 minutes, you guys. Hi. Y'all haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the family. How about it? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm sitting here waiting on my son. We're at the DMV, man. It's always a pain, especially if you don't make an appointment. So I've been here the whole time. As a matter of fact, I did drive off. I took care of some business about an hour and 20 minutes ago, and I come back, and this is where I've been. I really do. I should have brought my laptop with me because I got some stuff I have to do. I got to create some spreadsheets and stuff. But sometimes you just need to take a break, you know? I've been in this computer for... Oh, it's driver's licensing regional office is where I'm at. Where you get your driver's license. DMV is old folks saying that was the Department of Motor Vehicles. That's what they used to call it back in the day. And if you can't tell, I got a little age on me. Ooh-wee. Yes. All right, guys, I got a question for you guys. Maybe you all can help me out with this. I was in the middle. It's been a 2.5 year process. I've been trying to develop a website for the company. I've kind of stalled because I've been real busy. Should I continue to develop the website, or should I just stick with social media and face-to-face contact? What do you all think? And thank you for that. Thank you. I feel young some days. Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys. All right, I'll keep it going. I've got a little cousin. Well, he's not so little. He's a grown man now. But he's been helping me develop it. I like the way he does it. He is actually teaching me how to develop it. He's not doing it for me. So, but it's just finding time to do it. I kind of just want to pay somebody to get it done, but at the same time, it's saving me a crap load of money just to go ahead and do it myself. So, I don't know. I guess that'd be the next question. Should I pay somebody to do it, or should I still try to do it myself, even though it's taking me 2 years? Yes. So the website is initially it was going to be for. Oh, my son's going in. Thank you, Lord. So it was going to be where you can look up my product, see what I have available, and it would have my contact information. It would also have a well, he's a gentleman, bless his heart. It would also have a link to my YouTube videos, so it would have the viewer in the website where you can look at my videos as far as the product and stuff like that. So that was the goal, was just to have it to where people could look up the product, see what our company's about, also have some testimonials on there of tenants and clients, and just kind of grow from there. Because another thing I wanted to do was go ahead and add on our nonprofit once we got it started, and then that way people can get on there and go to the nonprofit and then get the tools and the information they need to get started on their journey to getting their own home. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I think it would legitimize my business more too if we had our own website. Right now, I just have a few social media business pages, which here on YouTube is one of them, and that's where I do most of my marketing is on social media. But I would definitely love to be able to direct somebody to the website. I need to. I got so much on my mind, and there's a lot of things that I forget, man. They're important, but they're not crucial. You know what I mean? So I definitely got to take a step back, slow down a little bit. And my wife keeps telling me this all the time, that I'm taking on way too much. But this is how I feel about that. I feel like if I slow down, I'm wasting time. Okay, so I do have an Instagram page. It's Wayland Enterprises LLC. If you all want to, please go subscribe to that also. And I got a Facebook page, Wayland Enterprises LLC. Of course, YouTube, and I'm also on X, which I don't post to that very much. I mean, I probably got about 10 or 15 posts on there, but most of my post is done on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Which I need to start getting active on my Facebook account again, because I've actually kind of slacked off a little bit on my business page. But right now, we don't have any products available. By the grace of God, all of our rentals are full, and we don't have any flips to sell. So right now, it's kind of quiet. Let's see what we got here. I think social media is for messaging and communicating, but I feel like the website is the official landing place completely dedicated to your organization. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it gives people a little bit more, like I said before, I think it gives it more legitimacy. Also, I think it gives people an idea that I'm in business, you know. Facebook is declining nowadays. It's now X and Instagram mostly. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I've been putting a lot of my focus on Facebook and YouTube. So I might want to switch my strategy up. But I'm definitely going to get on this website. I'm definitely going to get that developed and get that going. My feelings are a little hurt because I had most of it done, but I don't know if my content is outdated or what. But I lost everything. So I got to get my IT guy back and see if he can't recover any of the stuff that I lost. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, what we got here? Yes, I recommend doing that. Okay. I gave up on Facebook years ago. Best thing I ever did. So, are you talking about for your business or just for personal use? Because for my personal use, I don't use Facebook very much at all because to me, it's a waste of time. Business-wise, I have 260 some followers on my business page. Not my business page, I'm sorry, my personal page. And on my business page, I got like 151 or something like that. But it also keeps me, and these are mostly local people, so it keeps me informed on what's going on in the local scene as far as real estate goes. Because my friends know that I'm into real estate, so they'll send me stuff on Facebook. So that's mainly why I kind of stay on Facebook, to let them know what's going on with me and what I'm looking for and what kind of strategy we got going on. Oh, okay. I used to buy and sell on Marketplace, and it was just okay. I have some friends that did that Marketplace, and they said the same thing. Said it was just a hassle. It's hard to trust people nowadays, whether you're selling or buying. Oh, yes, and thank you. Welcome. And if you don't mind, hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, our company, I'm not a real estate agent, but our company buys real estate and sells. So, yeah, we're into real estate. Also, I was telling my friend, or my new friend, Jeremiah, that also I sell, I'm a Legal Shield associate. So I sell Legal Shield plans also. On top of me working 9 to 5. Okay, thank you for hitting the like button. But yeah, man, I would love to have you as part of the family. Just join us. So Legal Shield is it's a company that supplies you with access to attorneys, okay, lawyers. So with that monthly subscription, you get unlimited legal consultations. You get unlimited document review, and you get 25% off of any legal service. So I use the legal consultation at least once a week. As a matter of fact, I have to get back with my lawyer. That was one of the things I was supposed to do today on an issue that I have. They also, not only will they help you in your business, but they will help you with personal also. Okay, let me read this here. I think we had a productive and a fun conversation. God bless you, everyone. Thank you, man. Thank you. Please come back and see me. And God bless you too. Okay, yeah, I don't need an attorney, not yet anyway. I will tell you this, man. I've had the product for 13 years or 12 years, since 2013. I'm not pushing this product on anybody. Like I said earlier, I've sold 4 plans in the last 12 years. And that's because people absolutely needed it. All right. I let people make up their own minds, but I will tell you this, is nothing like having peace of mind, knowing that you could pick up that phone and call somebody and they'll give you legal advice and you know you won't mess up. You know what I mean? All right, awesome. Thank you for subscribing. This has been a good day, you all. It's been a real good day. So, all right, bye-bye. So yeah, that's just Legal Shield in a nutshell. Like I said, I can hook you up. I can sign you up. It's I think it's like $25 a month for personal, $34 a month for business, and if you buy the business plan, it's business and personal combined. So you know you get it all in one little package there. Oh no, you're good. I'm just, for everybody else who's listening. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, one of the reasons why I got into Legal Shield was I had a colleague at work. Her and her husband was into it. They explained it to me, and they explained what it was. And at the time, like my friend here, I was not in the need for a lawyer, but I found value in it. And also, I actually bought into the company to get another leg of income, but that didn't work out. I mean, I haven't sold enough plans to make anything. So that's not even what I'm in it for now. Really, I have it and I keep it because it helps me. And also, I want to be able to help somebody else if they need it. Yeah, I like learning new things too, man. And in real estate, I constantly am learning something. Constantly. I know Jeremiah asked me if I was an expert at anything, and real estate, I'm definitely not an expert. Okay? I'm learning something new every day. Waiting for my youngin' to come on out there. They got him in. Took him 2 hours, but they got him in. All right, well, So, tell me, you guys, where are you all from? I'm from South Central Kentucky. Where are you guys from? Let's see what we got here. It's there if you... Yes, absolutely. No, he's not at the dentist. He is at the driver's licensing regional office. He's got to get his license renewed. East Tennessee, awesome. Awesome, we're neighbors. Boston, all right, awesome. I know a guy from Boston, one of my networking friends, Henry Wheelwright, great guy, started his own financial company, and he is helping me and my business associates get ourselves together. So, you know, I got my Boston holds a special place in my heart. Oh yeah, he's 22, so he's already on the road. But yeah, he does need to stay safe. You know, being a father and watching your children drive, I'm just like, wears me out. Where's my nerves? Works on my nerves, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. A nervous wreck indeed. Indeed. Here he comes. Oh no, he's walking sad. Oh, never mind. He's got to stand in line again. He must have had to do his eye exam or something. Oh, well. I get excited sometimes, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a way to spend my Friday. Let's see here. I'm going to tell you something. I do not have a favorite genre. I listen to practically anything, and if it's pleasing to my ears, I will listen to it. That's ranging from classical to country, folk, rock, rap, R&B, soul. I listen to it all. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like a lot of stuff too, man. I don't know what generation I am. I was born in 78, so if that'll tell you anything. Excuse me for a minute, y'all. I'm getting ready to get a little nasty. So sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, welcome. So you've got to see some great decades. Because I didn't get to see the 60s or the 70s. I was born in the late 70s. The 80s and 90s to me were the greatest decades for damn near everything. Excuse my language. For sports, for music, for entertainment, period. I think 80s and 90s was the greatest decades. And you know, a lot of people don't understand, but entertainment's not very old. I mean, it's still young. Like television and movies and stuff like that. I mean, you know, so I think the 80s and 90s were great decades for producing entertainment, man. I mean, and movies and music, period. Sports, like I said. Um, it was just a great time. I really enjoyed it. Ain't nobody watching your live. Okay. Yes, it was. Well, I didn't get the 60s, just the last. But yes, 70s through the 90s was the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little biased, but I'm glad I got some friends to agree. I was telling my kids, which my kids are really into the older stuff, the things that I watched back when I was a kid, uh, the music that I listened to. I got my oldest boy, he's really into the older music, like him and his grandmas. They, man, do whatever you want to call it, rock out or jam or whatever. They do that. How was gang life in the 90s compared to now? I have absolutely no clue because I have no gang ties or affiliations, and try to stay away from that. To be honest with you, from what I see on the news, ain't nothing really changed. I was a latchkey kid, working mom, no babysitter. Ah, gotcha. 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 More quantity now, but the quality just lacks. It does. The quality does lack. My mom went to, which I grew up with my mom and my dad in the household, but my mom went to work when I was a teenager, so me and my brother, we were left alone a lot after I turned 13. So yeah, that's part of it. Had a great time though. Had a great time. And I lived out, so there wasn't really much opportunity for me to get into any trouble. I mean, if you can't tell by my accent, I grew up in the country, so I mean, not unless you want to cut a tree down or something, there really wasn't much to do. I mean, we and I grew up in a neighborhood where we were all family. So, my grandmother was right down the street, and then her sister and her sister-in-law and my cousins. So yeah, we didn't have very much opportunity to get into any trouble. We just had a lot of fun in the neighborhood. I would probably say I was strong. I was stronger in my 20s. I worked out a lot in my 20s. From the time I was 22 up till about 29, I worked out 5 days a week. When I got laid off, that's when I started slacking off from the working out. Oh wow. Oh wow. How is that? How is Montana? Because I picture Montana as being cold all the time. I know that's probably ignorant, but that's the way I look at it. From Halloween to June, it's cold. Okay. All right. All right. And to Jeremiah's point, because he was talking about quantity over quality, and I've noticed something in the nowadays with the entertainment industry, a lot of your stories are just recycled. Even the music nowadays is just recycled, you know? Life over here in Atlanta is a bit difficult. Lots of goons here. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. There's really no sense in all of it, to be honest with you. But I mean, I can't really speak on anybody's situation if I haven't walked in their shoes. You know? Summers are hot, but no sweat like the South. Oh, yes. Best believe it. Best believe it. Last summer, we went to, what was that? Actually, last spring, we went to Alabama, and then we drove over to Jacksonville. And my gosh, man, the heat is ridiculous. All I can tell you is with the gang stuff, please don't get involved. I mean, there. Believe me, God knows there is a way out if you try. You just got to put in the effort, man, and just try to steer clear of that. I know it's easier said than done, and like I said, I have not lived in your situation or been in your situation or walked in your shoes. But try your best to stay away from that stuff and just get your education. Like I told you, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I watch those videos to educate myself. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to educate myself. Ooh. So I don't know how many people live in Elizabethtown. I live on the outskirts of Elizabethtown. But I'd say it's every bit of 10,000 people here. I think Tennessee's beautiful anyway. I do. And I got a cousin that lives in Atlanta. I've never had the. I never was introduced to any of the natives, I guess you could say, or didn't have any issues or problems. Just glad for that. So, which Elizabethtown are you talking about? Elizabethtown, Kentucky? You fought a forest fire in Elizabethtown, Kentucky in the 80s. Oh, wow. Jason Aldean's song, Don't Try That in a Small Town, rings true. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have a few wannabe gangbangers here. But they're nothing. They don't know. They are not about that life. There's very few of them that's about that life. Okay? I don't talk about him. I'm gonna tell you. I'll be honest with you. There are a lot of policies I don't like, and there's a lot of policies that I don't have a problem with. But I don't talk about it because his policies affects my family and friends on both ends of the spectrum. They affect them negatively and they affect them positively. So I don't know how to feel about him, to be honest with you. But yeah, I try to leave him alone. I'm thinking he's talking about our current president. Let's see here. Oh, you was in Job Corps. Okay, Jacobs Creek. Cool. I learned to weld, fight forest fires, and work on cars there. Awesome. Awesome. Full baller. Yeah. All right, you all. I'm gonna try to keep it down a little bit. I got people next to me. I don't want them to think I'm crazy. They might think I'm talking to myself in here. Well, I might want them to think I'm crazy, so they'll leave me alone. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, boys. Hey, yep, you guys are awesome. Y'all have been with me for the long haul. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Cause when I got here, it was morning time and the sun was over here. And now it's starting to get into the afternoon, and I'm getting wore out. So I know y'all are wore out. I can't dunk, dribble, or pass. Absolutely not. I can't anymore. I used to be able to. Let's see. Hey man, why is the color fading from your head? Oh, Lord have mercy. You all have jokes. I am 6'7" and can't play basketball for nothing. It's okay. I tell you, oh man. Well, I never was a superstar. I can tell you that. Oh boy. If I was a superstar, we wouldn't be talking. Well, no, I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. I don't know. I sometimes I think back and I ask myself, well, what if I did get into sports and I was really good and I got all this money? What would I do with it? Would I be in real estate right now? I don't know. Because I was actually stupid back then and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. The baby wasn't mine. Okay. Thanks again, Mr. Whalen. I'm subscribed. I'm going to check with you soon. God bless you too, sir. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to hear from you soon. Oh, he would kick my tail. Yeah, I wasn't worth a damn. Why couldn't the lizard get a girlfriend? Because he had a real... Oh, geez, y'all. If y'all haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe. I would love to hear from you guys. I'll get ready to turn my truck off too. I've wasted enough gas. All right. Well, I thank you guys again for coming in, and I've had a really productive conversation with all of you, from talking about real estate, talking about life, to laughing at jokes. It's been really fun. Oh goodness gracious. that's a that's a classic. It's a classic. That's what I show on my channel. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get back on here later on because I can actually click each and every one of your names. And I'm going to check you all out. I try to subscribe to everybody who watches my channel. So I'm going to do that when I get home. Oh, I'm not on anything. I'm on life. All right, I got to pull my glasses up because I can't see a damn thing. I just snubbed, brother. Uh-oh. Okay, all right, I got you. Subbed. I don't want to be famous. Yes, I believe in Jesus. Absolutely. Am I a bum? You're a bum. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that one here. This is my town. No, he's good. He can say whatever he wants to. He's just gonna get blocked. I don't play with him. I don't play with him. I'm going to be respectful to everybody, and I ain't gonna put up with no disrespect. So it is what it is. I don't understand it. I do enjoy interacting with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you right there is just that's probably the second time that's ever happened to me, for real. So I'm good with it. It's all good. And another thing I had to learn dealing in this business is you have to realize that people are going to say what they say, and you have to be cool with who you are. Right? I'm cool with who I am. He was like weakest link. I love that show too. Yeah. Be cool with who you are, man. Because people are going to say whatever they want to say about you. They're going to talk about you behind your back or to your face. And they don't always have to lead to violence. They don't always have to lead to... Oh, Lordy. Hold on a minute. Looks like somebody might have passed out over there.